Welcome to week 2. We have completed week 1 in module 1, and module 1 was an orientation to the course. You started with a scavenger hunt. You did an introduction in which you introduced yourselves using a word cloud to classmates, your colleagues, really. You got to know each other, and I hope that you continue these relationships after the course is over. I think this is a great way to build connections across disciplines with people you may not usually work with. You also did a self-assessment on your LMS skills and your ability to teach online, and most of you were not surprised with your results. And so now we're going to move into Module 2, which has a little bit more content in it. So Module 2 is going to be about motivating, orienting, engaging students online. And in your introduction posts, many of you expressed concern that in the online environment, it would be harder to engage and motivate students. And fortunately, the online pedagogy is different than what we're doing remote right now. And online pedagogy has been around for a while, and a lot of people have researched and done a lot of work practicing and playing around with how to motivate and engage students, and there's a lot of information out there. So I think you will find a lot of very useful information to take away in this module. So the module begins with a description, and then it has the objectives, which promote active learning: describe, recognize, discuss, identify. And then it tells you what you will be doing. You'll have 2 discussion board posts, a reflection about housing a host party. Clearly, you're not housing a host party right now, but we'll see what that means. You can still think about it. And we'll also look at some of the CCBC institutional policies. The module has a checklist that you can use for easy reference that lists what you need to be doing and the date by which it needs to be done. And then you have a folder you have 2 folders with resources. The first one is how to orient your students to online learning. And in this folder, you will find articles and a video on different techniques and advice for orienting students to online learning. After that, you will complete a discussion board post in which you will describe how you plan to orient students to online learning. And this is just your ideas right now. They may change over time, but this is what you're thinking at this moment. The second resource focuses on active learning, engaging learning, and motivating students. And again, you have a variety of resources here and supplemental resources as well. You will have access to this course after we finish, but not forever. So what I recommend is that you download anything that you think is interesting or that you might want to go back to into a folder in OneDrive for easy reference. The second discussion board post is about how you will motivate and promote active learning in your online class. Then you'll move into the house party journal, and you can imagine that you're having a party, which you're not, but thinking about the good old days when you did and when you will. And then use this as an analogy to how you might welcome students into your online classroom. We end the module just by looking at some institutional policies. These are particularly important in online learning, and it will give you a link to the SharePoint page. So this sums up what we will be doing in the next module. I wish you well. I will see you soon. Stay safe, stay healthy.